So in this video, let's just talk about global and local variables in Python. So the variables can be created inside a function and outside a function. And based on where the variable is created, they can have different scope. So suppose we have one function. Now inside the function, we can have variables like x equal 10. And also we can have variables outside of the function like y equal 20. The variable inside the function is the local variable. The variable outside of the function is the global variable. So the global variables are accessible throughout the entire file, whereas the local variables are only accessible inside that particular function. So suppose we have a function display. Now inside the function we can create variables x equal 10. So this is the local variable. So this variable only can be accessed within the function. And also we can have global variables like y equal 20. So that is the global variable and that can be accessible throughout the entire file. So here we can access the local variable. So we can print the local variable x, and also because the global variable is accessible throughout the file, also we can access the global variable from within the function. So let's just call the function. So here you can see we can access the local variable from within the function, and also we can access the global variable. But in a case where the global variable and the local variable has the same name, so in that case the local variable will be prioritized over the global variable. So now if we try to print that, you can see in both the cases we can only access the local variables. So when the local variable and the global variable has the same name, so in that case, so the local variable will shadow the global variable. But suppose there is no local variable, so in that case we can easily access the global variable. Now to modify the global variable inside a function, we cannot just simply assign a new value. This will create a new local variable. To modify the global variable, we have to use the global keyword. So global and then the name of the variable. So now we have access to the global variable. Now we can modify the global variable with a new value. So here we have the new value. So as we have seen that if there is a local variable and global variable with the same name, so there can be some conflict between them. Now to fix that, we can use the global function. So here we can use the globals function. So the globals function provides access to all the global variables as a dictionary. So we can use that to access or modify a specific global variable, and this way we can avoid any kind of conflict with the local variable. So here we can access the global variables. So we have to use a square bracket, and inside that we have to mention which global variable to access. So here we're gonna pass x. So we are accessing this global variable. Now this will return one reference of that global variables. We're gonna store in the gx. So now we have access to the global variable inside a local function. Now we can print our global variable gx, and also we can modify its value. So we have to use the globals function, and then we're gonna select that specific global variable, and after that we can assign one new value. So here we can access the global variable using the globals function, and also we can modify the global variable using the globals function. Now if we print the value of the global variable after we have made these changes, so now if we run this, so you can see global was initially 20, and after that we have done the modifications and the new value is 30 printed right here. So hope you understand about local and global variable in Python, and also we can use the global keyword to access and modify the global variable, and also we can use the globals function to access and modify the global variable within a function. So hope you understand about the concept. See you in the next one. Take care.